Hello everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. In this video, we will look at the question marks of PCM. Okay, so in this question, we have three arrays, physics, chemistry and maths. And in these three arrays, we have the marks of n students. So for let's say n equals to 5, right? I would have something like this, where we have physics marks, chemistry marks and maths marks. And all these three marks are representing the marks of n students. So for this, for 9, 3 and 15, we have, let's say, a student 1. For 5, 4 and 10, we have a student 2, student 3, student 4 and so on. Okay. So let's see the question first. Okay, let's take the question statement. Okay, this is my question statement. Right. Now let's see the criteria that we are going to sort this. We have to sort these arrays, right? So let's see the criteria we are going to sort. So the first criteria is that we have to sort the students in ascending order of their physics marks. Okay, so if I'm sorting them on the basis of their physics marks, I would get something like 5, 5, 8, 9 and 9. Right, this is physics, this is chemistry and this will be maths. Okay, so if I sort them on the basis of physics marks, I would get something like this. This is in ascending order. But if you look at this carefully, do you think that we can know for sure which 5 is representing which student? Right, I have two 5s here. Right, this could either represent my student 5 or this could either represent my student 2. Right, this could either represent my student 2, this could or it could represent student 5. I don't know. Okay, so I don't really know that if my physics marks are same, which student are they representing. So we have another criteria that once this is done, if you sort the students having the same marks in physics, we have to sort them in decreasing order of their chemistry marks. So if we have two physics marks same, right, we have here the physics marks are equal here. So if they are equal, then we are going to sort their chemistry marks in descending order. So let's see, we have 5, 4 and 5, 6, right? We have these two students. So if we write their chemistry marks, we would get something like 5, 6 and 5, 4. Okay, because we are sorting them in decreasing manner, right? So we are sorting them in decreasing manner. We're sorting them in decreasing order. So here we have 5 and 6 or 6 and 4. Okay, and for 8 we have a chemistry value of 7 only, and for the two 9s we have 3. Right, now what is this 3? Now before going at this part, let's just write what the students are for these three numbers, because we already know that they are unique. So we can just find out which is 5, 6 and 12. This will be 5, 4 and 10, right? This would be 8, 7 and 13. So this is my student 5, this is my student 2, this is my student 4. Now we are at here, we are at this point. Now we said that if my physics marks are equal, okay, if my physics marks are equal, I'm going to sort them on the basis of their chemistry marks in descending order, right? But if I look at this, my chemistry marks are also equal. If my chemistry marks are also equal, then I'm going to perform this criteria, which is that if we have to sort the students having the same marks in physics and chemistry in ascending order of their maths marks. So now we are going to perform another sort on the maths array, and this will be on the ascending order if my physics and chemistry marks are equal. Okay, so if my physics and chemistry marks are equal, I have 9, 3 and 15, 9, 3 and 11, right? I'm going to sort them on the basis of their math marks in ascending order. So I would have 11 first and then 15, right? I would get S3 here and S1 here. So this will be the answer of my question. Okay, I hope you understand this question. Now, also, what we have to do is we have to change the original values of the array itself, right? So this was 11 and 15. This was S3 and S1. Okay, so we have to change the original values of the array itself. So now after all this is done, my original array would look something like 5, 5, 8, 9 and 9, right? My chemistry array would be 6, 4, 7, 3 and 3. Okay, and my maths array would be 12, 10, 13, 11 and 15, right? We haven't lost any pair or a student, right? We haven't jumbled the marks. We just uh, sorted them in some criteria order. Okay, so let's discuss the approach of this question. Like, how are we going to solve this question? First, in this question, we are going to use class, right? We're going to use a class, and then in that class, rather, we are going to make a vector, and in that vector, I'm going to put the objects of the class, right? And in that object, we would have the physics marks, the chemistry marks, and the math marks, right? So we would have something like 9, 3, 15 here, right? Or 5, 4 and 10 here, then 9, 3 and 11, right? So we would have objects like these, and we have to sort this. We can just sort this array next, right? This is representing student 1, student 2, student 3, right? So if we sort this array, right, we would get this, we would just get this. And if I get a sorted array like this, can't I just change my original array using this sorted object array, right? So let's just first make a class. Let's code this. Let's just first make a class. Okay, so class marks, right, public, and now int physics equals 0, int chem equals 0, int math equals 0, right? Let's just make a empty constructor and then a constructor with parameters. So int physics, int chem, int math. Okay, then this dot this physics equals to physics, this chem equals to chem, and then this math equals math, right? We all know how to do this. Now if I have to sort, like, I know how to sort an array, right? If I want to sort an array, I can just perform any sorting operations I know, like merge sort, quick sort, right? But if I have to perform sorting on my objects, right, on my array object, I would use compare, right? I would use a compare function or a comparator. So we would have a class compare, right? So class compare, or let's write it after my class compare, right? Public, and then bool operator, because you already know how to do sorting, right? So marks and b, right? Then if a dot physics is not equals to b dot physics, then I'm going to do some work, or I'm going to return a dot physics is less than b dot physics. Now what does this mean? I'm saying that if my physics and math marks are not equal, so if they are, if my physics marks are not equal, if they are not equal, they can either be greater than each other or smaller than each other, right? So if they are greater or smaller, then I'll just sort them on the ascending order, right? So this will sort them on the ascending order. Else if means that my physics and physics marks are equal. If my physics marks are equal, then I'm going to perform this on chemistry. So I would get a dot chem not equals to b dot chem. Then I'll return a dot chem greater than b dot chem, right? Because I am sorting them in decreasing order, right? I'm sorting them in descending order, right? I'm sorting my chemistry marks in descending order. So now after this, if I have if my physics, if this condition fails, okay, if this condition fails, it means that my physics marks are equal. If this condition also fails, it means that my chemistry marks are also equal. Then the only condition left is that my maths marks, I have to sort them on the basis of my maths marks, and that is in increasing order, right? So b dot math. Now I've written my compare function. Now let's just make our array or my vector. So physics dot size vector marks arr, right? For int I equals 0, I is less than n plus I, right? Marks m, I'm making an object, so it is physics of I, chem of I, and then math of I, right? Now I have to push back, so arr dot push back. I've added this object. Now I'm just going to sort. So arr dot begin, arr dot end, and then compare. Okay. Now after this call, my array would be sorted. So I just have to put these values back into my original array, right? So it will be physics of I equals arr of I dot phy, right? And this would be same 3 times. This is chem, this is math, this is also chem, this is also math. Okay, so this is my code. Let's try to run this. It is accepted. Let's submit this code. So it is also the right answer. I hope you understand this question. If you don't, I would suggest watching the part which you don't understand. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.